back, everyone. We've got a bit of a free-flowing episode today, haven't we?
Yeah, a bit of a free flow. I mean, there is some substance to it, but it is...
Is there?
Right, so, I mean, we was going to hash a few things out, weren't we, Emma? We was going to have a mini counselling session.
Right in my face with his hot breath when he tells me he doesn't like hot breath in his face.
I just was thinking about what you was doing last night.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
I did that to Mike.
So basically, Emma was doing that in my cleavage.
Why don't you cook more than once a week?
Just leaving your shit in the bathroom, mate. It's getting ridiculous now. Was that correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
But
Next.
What did we
Meeting
see on the
adjourned.
podcast last week?
Meeting adjourned.
When I read my affirmation, you weren't listening.
Okay. I mean, meeting adjourned. Anyway,
Okay.
Mike wins.
No, big one. Yeah. Again. Yeah.
Well done, Nate.
We're so good at that. Yeah. Mike wouldn't get that.
Yeah, Gryffindor's the fucking on the stick.
Huh?
On the stick when they're playing the game, no? No? Is it?
Yeah,
He's not right.
He's kind of right.
He's
about Harry Potter and
Yeah.
on the stick, yeah.
What's wrong with that? That's right.
But you're not actually right about what Gryffindor is.
I got it.
What's Gryffindor?
One of the houses.
Okay, well done. So you should have said that.
Cause I don't know. I think Gryffindor's probably the only one I know.
What's the other one?
Give me a clue.
Begins with S.
Sliver.
Yeah,
Kind of.
Slytherin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got two more.
Yeah, what are the other ones?
Well, I
actually
need
can't
I
remember
need
the
clues.
other
I've got
one.
nothing.
One begins with R
Nah.
and it ends in.
Claw. I don't know. No, I
I don't even know the other one.
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I did
And
know
the
that.
other one's like a bit fluffy.
Nah.
It
Pussycat.
ends
Oh, Hufflepuff or whatever it's
Hufflepuff.
called.
I didn't know that one.
I'm a Harry Potter expert.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, we've watched a couple.
Didn't we?
I need to like watch them.
Anyway, should we start?
Are we ready to start now?
Yeah.
Right then.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of A Couple of Coaches podcast with me, Emma, and Mike,
And Max,
and Max,
who looks
the
like
third co-host.
Yeah. Max isn't your best friend, is he?
Why?
Going wild on the fields.
Oh yeah, I lost him yesterday. He was more interested in chasing birds than chasing me.
Must have been pheasants, I reckon.
Yeah, they were pheasants. There was deer, and I couldn't get him back for ages. And I was trenching through this crop field trying to get my dog back.
And all you could hear was him going, woof.
It's like he knows you're talking about
Yeah,
him.
you know we're talking about you, mate. You know what you've done. And then he slept all day because he spent an hour chasing birds.
He
He
did.
was knackered.
He was knackered. Silly dog. Don't get dog. Welcome back, everyone. We've got a bit of a free-flowing episode today, haven't we?
Yeah, a bit of a free flow. I mean, there is some substance to it, but it is,
Is there?
yeah, a little bit of substance. But yeah, we are free flowing. How's your week been? It's only been a week, isn't it?
Been one day. Oh, since the last podcast, you
Yeah,
mean?
you
Oh,
done that.
right. I thought you meant my week so far. Yeah, not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Not much has really been going on, is it?
No. What about you?
Same. Yeah, standard weekend, chilled, which I like it. Don't have much planned, do we?
No, not really.
No. Right, so I mean, we was gonna hash a few things out, weren't we, Emma? We was gonna have a mini counselling session, and hash a few things out,
Times are rough.
and just do it in front of you lot because we thought, yeah, that's the way to do it in this day and age.
Out, then?
I don't know, you've got a bit of beef with me, haven't you? We get to pick a couple of things each to hash out,
Okay.
and then I go from there.
Okay.
You can go first.
When you yawn in my face.
I knew you was going to say that. Can you elaborate on that a bit more, please?
When we're in bed before we go to sleep, Mike yawns about 20 times before he actually falls asleep. I don't get why he has to do that. And every time it's right in my face with his hot breath when he tells me he doesn't like hot breath in his face.
I just was thinking about what you was doing last night.
What?
Do you remember?
What?
Motorboat.
Oh,
I mean, that's
my
going to sound a bit weird.
Christ,
That
that's
was
gonna
so, that
sound
was
really
so weird and so funny. Yeah, no, it was weird. Like, yeah, can you explain what you was
but
doing?
I don't know if that's actually what I'm.
I don't know. What would
what
you
is
say?
a
What would you say a
motorboat?
motorboat is?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, so-
I did that to Mike.
So basically, Emma was doing that in my cleavage. And she did it once for some. I think we had having a bit of a cuddle before bed, and she did it and was like, "Oh my god, that was so much fun." And then she was like, "I now understand why boys like doing it."
It's only because he's got bigger boobs than me.
And
so
then,
one of us has
literally,
got
just before this is so weird. Just before we went to bed, she was like, "Can I do it one more time?" And I was like, go for it. And she literally did it. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Guys, this wasn't like a sexual thing. This was
No.
purely like funny.
This is
weird.
purely for fun. And
Yeah.
we was actually cracking up, weren't we, for ages. It was the weirdest thing ever. But anyway, yeah. Ian, your daughter, she's a strange one.
God, I hope it doesn't listen to that.
Leaving shit in the car.
Leaving shit in the car.
Yeah.
You do that
I
as
got in there
well.
the other day. There was 2 coffee cups in there. There was 2 water bottles in there.
One of the water bottles is yours.
I don't believe it was.
Yes, it's yours. The smaller one is yours.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still 3-1.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just a little thing that I think you do quite a lot.
What's in the boot? All your stuff.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. That's
So
golf
I need
stuff.
to start taking stuff out of the car.
Yeah.
What about why don't you cook more than once a week?
That wasn't the agreement, Emma.
But you know what he started doing now is like because he's cooked a few nice meals, which I completely give him credit for. He's done an amazing job. Like when I cook, he almost makes like comments sometimes. Like one of the things was like, "Oh, what did you say?" Or I wouldn't have presented it like that, or something like that.
I did not.
You did.
When was this?
And then like sometimes I'll make him like a portion, and he'll be like, at the end he'll be like, "Is there any more?" And I'll be like, "No, that's your portion." And then sometimes I'll make him a really big portion because last time it was like there wasn't enough, and he'll be like, "Cool, that's a portion, isn't it?" Like he'll complain if it's too small, and he'll complain if it's
that's
too
not
big.
a complaint. It's just more about how I'm feeling at the time.
Yeah.
It's always nice, but sometimes I might not be that hungry and be like, "Oof, that's quite a big portion." I'm not like
Yeah.
digging at it. And then sometimes I might be starving and you might give me something that you would feed a 3-year-old.
Well, why don't you do it a bit more, and then you won't have to complain about my cooking as much.
I never complain about your cooking, actually. Your cooking's very good and I enjoy it.
2 times a week?
No.
Sure.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I might add a weekend one in there somewhere.
Ooh. Saturday or Sunday?
We had a team roast the other day.
Not the other day. It was last week.
Last week.
We
I
did.
did. Well, it was kind of a team one.
We said we were going to cook a roast together, right? Mike did one thing.
But it was a good thing.
He made the stuffing. That was it. So all we did was mix a bit of stuffing mixture with hot water, put it in a dish, and then put it in the oven. I don't even think you put it in the oven. I think I put it in the oven. And I think I took it out of the oven. And that was it. That's all Mike did. So we didn't really make a roast together.
But I participated a little bit. It was a very good roast, actually. Also, that chicken pie you made was good as well.
Yeah, I
Was that last night? Not
Sunday
before.
night.
Yeah, she made a very nice chicken pie.
I thought this was hashing out. Not
Oh, no, I was
complimenting
complimenting
me.
you, actually. I was complimenting
Yeah, but
you.
you meant to
You know what
hash
I mean?
me out.
Just leaving your shit in the bathroom, mate. It's getting ridiculous now.
What do you mean?
All these makeup wipes, they're everywhere.
Okay. Something to work on. What about
I thought it was 2 each, but okay. keep going. We can carry
what
on.
about Mike has 3 towels going on at once. He's got like a towel affair. He can't just stick to one towel. There'll be a towel that's wet on the door, a towel that's wet in the bathroom, and a towel that's wet on the floor in his office. Why can't you just pick one towel and stick to it?
I take what everyone's free.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's about 3 lying around because that's where you lie them around.
Why don't we put them somewhere then?
I do. I wash them and sometimes I fold them up in the airing
No,
cupboard
you do
thing.
not. No, you
and
do not.
then you'll say, "Where's
That's a
the towel?"
lie.
And I say, "Get the towel."
That
Yes, I do.
You just lied straight to my face.
Okay, listen to me then. What I do is I wash them and I hang them up to dry. So there's one hanging here, one hanging here, one hanging here. And then what you'll do is you'll take one and then forget about that one. And then you get the other one that's clean and forget about that one. And then you get the other one that's clean.
Well, I'm just using the clean towels to dry my clean body. I don't want to dry my body with a dirty towel.
Right, okay. Anything else? Any more?
I think I'm all right.
I feel quite good.
I'm not gonna. I think this
I feel like I've
backfired
let-
on me a bit, but
I feel like I've let a loft. I feel like I've let a lot off my chest.
okay, that's
I feel
good.
lighter.
And that's what it was about. I hope everyone's still listening.
Do you feel lighter?
I do. If something else comes in mind, you're just always on your. You're always on your phone.
Oh, you're both always on your phone.
I mean, you're always on.
Nathan can absolutely vouch for me here.
No one can
because
hear
we were
Nathan.
just having this conversation before we came on
Nathan
the pod.
don't have a
Nathan doesn't
microphone.
have a microphone.
Now he's stropping.
You're
They're
always
both
on your
always
phone.
on their phone.
I'm not on my
It's a
phone.
disease.
So are
Like, if you can't talk either.
Yeah.
No, but Emma's on her phone when we're watching something all the time.
So are you.
I mean, you
He
didn't know
does
what
that
was
all the
going on.
time. We sit there, something's on the telly, we're both on our phones. He puts his phone down, turns to me and goes, "You watching this?" He does.
I actually did that last night. Do you know what I actually did that last night? I was on my phone. But I'm on my phone watching what's going on.
So am I.
You're not, no, you're not. You're
But
engrossed in
Michael,
dog videos or makeup
we
videos.
all know that you're the one that can't look at your phone and listen to things outside of it. So why are you sat there pretending like you know what's going on the TV when you
Because
look
I
at your
did,
phone?
because
We had
you was the one that
evidence
was
of it
you
on
was
the
the
last
one that was
podcast.
you was the one that was asking me what happened. And you was like, "We haven't seen this bit." And I was like, "Emma, we have." You was like, "No, we haven't." And I was like, "We have," because you was on your phone. Was that correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
But
Next.
what did we all see
Meeting
on the
adjourned.
podcast last week? When
Meeting adjourned.
When I read my affirmation, you weren't listening.
Okay. I mean, meeting adjourned. Anyway,
Okay.
Mike wins.
Cool.
Anyway, today's subject is about Christmas, really, because by the time that this podcast comes out, I think it will be the 26th of November. So we will be going into December, which technically is Christmas, right? Or is it?
Wow. I got the best message from Michael that I've ever received before. He literally messaged me the other day. Would you say it's early September or mid-September? It's early November.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no. Early November, saying, "When are you putting the tree up?"
Yeah, because I was just trying to make you happy. I mean, I do think it's too early. I think
Usually-
1st December
No.
is prime time.
No, because we put it up the last weekend of November for the last
But
3
when
years.
is the right time?
Whenever you
Is there
want.
an official time?
No, whenever you want.
I mean,
people
people-
have got them up already.
Yeah, Angie's got hers up. I saw her.
Yeah, good for her.
I've
Wish
seen
I
her-
was her.
I did say to her, this is gonna trigger Emma. Actually triggered me. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, it's kind of like it is kind of a nice kind of period of time, isn't it? So why not?
Can I
why not
just
extend
say-
it? What?
Can I just say,
Go on.
and Nathan might agree with me here because he's known you for a while. I think I've softened you up.
Maybe.
Do you remember?
I just hate Christmas.
Well, actually, I don't remember. But when I first met you,
Grinchy.
I can't remember who told me. I think it was Dean or someone was like, he doesn't put up a Christmas tree. And I was literally like, sorry? And you were like, he just doesn't put up
Yeah,
a
no,
Christmas
do you know
tree.
what
And
it
I was
was?
like, what?
I always loved Christmas at home, and then when I moved out, obviously I lived on my own for 2-3 years.
Oh.
So I mean, next door neighbour Mia, she bloody used to get me like a little tree and make me put a little tree up.
Yeah, that was
Because
it.
I've just thought, well, I'm here on my own. Why do I want a tree? And so I didn't really care about Christmas for a bit because I used to just wake up here on Christmas Day and be like, yeah.
And then the
Quite
first
good.
couple of years that we've been together, I was like quite encouraging with it. I was like, let's go get a tree,
Yeah.
let's put it up. And you were very much like, yeah, but we're not going to do it till then. Not going to do it till then. This year, he's saying it's a lovely time of year and he can't wait to put it up.
Yeah, but you know what it is? For me, I went through it. Obviously, like I said, as being a kid, loved Christmas. Like me and my brother are very, very lucky. Like our parents made a massive deal at Christmas. So you got everything we ever wanted. So obviously Christmas was great. Then you kind of start getting a bit old and it's a bit like, oh, fucking, I got in at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. I really can't be arsed with bloody like Christmas. You go through that stage of life. And then, like, yeah, when you get a bit older, it's a bit like, yeah, whatever. I kind of fell out of love with Christmas. Wasn't really for me. And then when I moved out, and then I think it all come back together when Lucia got a bit older.
Oh,
So when she got about maybe 5 or 6,
Got
maybe the
exciting
last
again.
2-3 years, I reckon, because it went for a phase of she's just opening presents for the sake of it. Then it was like open as many presents as she can because everyone from the family bought her way too many presents. It was actually pointless because she didn't
That's
even know
so
what she's
many.
got. Now, like the last couple of years, like she's excited. She's getting the presents from the Christmas tree. She's handing them out.
Yeah.
She wants you to open them and she's almost excited to see your reaction, which is quite nice, right? And obviously I've got Emma. So
right. I was waiting for that part.
obviously I've got Emma and it's kind of just makes the whole Christmas period nice because it's a period, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, I guess I've enjoyed the last couple of years.
We had quite fun. So the first couple of years we were together, we would go out and get a real tree, which was really fun.
This is Christmas number 3, isn't it? Or 4?
4.
Is it really? No.
No.
3. We got a real tree, then we got.
No, this is number 4. I think we've had
Fucking
2 real trees, and then our first fake was last year, and then I think
Jesus.
this is number 4.
What happens to life?
21, 22, 23, 24.
Wow.
So yeah, we got real trees, and then last year we
That's mental.
invested in a fake tree, didn't we? But we still had a really fun time putting it up.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we put it up and then I decorated it, and you sat there and watched football last time.
Probably the same again.
Yeah.
But it's actually a really good tree. I always thought like real trees are really, really cool.
Yeah.
But I think,
love them.
and now like we've moved on. Like fake trees are basically real trees.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's. Do you know what I liked about it? How easy it was to put up. It just folds out.
It just folds out and it's pre-lit.
It's pre-lit
I
and
love
it
a
looks
pre-lit.
like it looks
Do you know what?
close to a real tree.
I do love the fake tree, the real tree, but in a apartment, it's a bit of a hassle getting it up and down the stairs. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I mean,
If we were in a house and you could just once it's done with, you just chuck it out in the garden until you don't want it anymore. It's fine, but it's like you got nowhere to put it once it's done.
Yeah.
And getting it in and out the house, there's so
Feels a
much
bit of a
mess
pain.
because it's going up the stairs.
I'll do it again if when we have kids,
I was
because I
gonna
think the
say
whole
that.
process of going, picking a tree, cutting it down
Yeah.
for a kid, it's quite cool
Yeah.
and quite fun. So I'll
Yeah.
definitely do that because I think they would enjoy that.
Do you know what I'd do?
What?
Is when we have kids and we have a bigger house, I'd have the fake one up and I'd get a real one.
Oh yeah, like
we'd have
one of my
trees.
clients, she's going on holiday on Saturday, and we was chatting, and I was just like, oh, her son or something said about putting up. Is she going to put the Christmas trees up? She was like, no, and I was like, Christmas trees, and they've got like 3 or 4 Christmas trees.
Wow, yeah.
They have one in like every room, and I was like, huh,
So cute.
never really knew of that, but I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Have the main one, then you have ones in like every room, so it's
Ones,
quite proper. Some people are proper Christmassy, aren't
Yeah.
they? Anyway, we're kind of going on here a bit.
Talking
because
about
we're
Christmas
16
trees.
minutes in.
So we're going to put it up at the weekend.
So yeah, I mean Emma's going to put it up for the weekend,
Boop, boop.
and yeah, maybe I'll cook dinner while you put it up. That might be a combination, wouldn't it?
You heard it here first, everyone.
I'm a chef now, by the way. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Christmas because, like I said, this podcast is now. If you're listening to this on the day it come out, it's the 26th of November, I believe. So you're going into December. And from previous experience, if you're a long-term listener, then you may have obviously heard us say this because we probably said the same thing last year. But
If you're new here.
it's a time of year where a lot of people kind of panic if they've just started their journeys, they panic. If they're thinking about getting started, they panic because you kind of think, right, Christmas, loads of drinking, loads of eating, and all that wild stuff. But it doesn't, you kind of need to change your thought of thinking, don't you?
Yeah. I think it's a great time to either make slow progress
Yeah.
or just maintain what you got.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think you need to do anything drastic. Either just try and keep up with what you're doing at the moment as best you can, or just maintain you got and don't go over the top.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
One of my clients said, I mean, he's just been with me for a year. I think I might have said this in our podcast. But he's so happy at this stage of the year because he's in really good shape, and now he's kind of knows that he's going to enjoy all of the Christmas parties and the family parties and the drinking occasions because he's in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, he might maintain or may go a little bit backwards if he enjoys himself a lot. But it's not a case of every time he goes out, he feels guilty, feels like shit, wakes up, he's like, oh God, I feel fat, I feel horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't enjoy it. So when you're kind of on that good path, it enables you to enjoy things more. I think people have the other mindset. People think, oh, if I'm on like a program or I'm going to the gym or if I'm eating well, then I'm not going to enjoy Christmas because I'm going to feel bad. But you're not. You're going to enjoy it and you're going to feel better because you're not going to feel like in a rut or feel like a slob. You're going to feel like, oh, I'm doing what I can do and I'm on a healthy path, so I'm just going to enjoy the times.
Yeah.
You know? Does that make sense?
100%. It is a time of year to be enjoyed, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
the whole point of Christmas. It's time to be merry,
Yeah.
festive, spend time with friends and family.
So, I mean, the 100-day cough's back. So the main things, I think the number one thing is just manage your expectation. Like, some people might not go out a lot. Some people don't drink. Some people will just completely stay on plan. Other people might have a very busy social life, might have work dues. Like, I've got one client, I think he said he's got in, Jesus, everyone's bloody coughing. What sort of podcast is this? I think in December he's got 4 or 5 client meetings, but in his nature of work, a client meeting is going out to a restaurant in London, drinking, eating. His job in like client relationships is to like obviously make sure they have a good time and enjoying it. So he finds it hard to be like, well, I'm not going to eat or I'm not going to drink. I was just like,
It's his job,
just be intuitive with it, be selective, don't go overboard. But most importantly, just manage the days that you can manage. You know, so his expectation for December is not, oh, I'm going to be shredded. It's just going to maintain what I've done, enjoy the work dues, make sure I'm ticking the boxes on the days that I can. And then as in when you get to January, you're going to start stringing more and more days together and become more consistent. So it's not a point of just not doing December and starting the new year. The point is you carry on in December. January, you're just going to be more consistent across the board.
Yeah.
So whether you might be 70% consistent in December and then you go back to 100% consistency in January.
All good.
But that 70% is better than 0%.
Than nothing. You're not completely giving up and thinking, oh, fuck it, I'll just wait till the time's right or wait till it's easier.
Yeah.
It's not going to get easier.
No.
Life is life.
Life is life. Anything you'd like to add on how you can make December easier?
I think you've touched on it all, really.
Well,
Just
we can go into more detail.
Don't be... You asked me and you just said, yeah. I just think don't be too hard on yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to be perfect because you're not going to be perfect.
No, I think that's the thing. Just putting the, like you said, people putting pressure on themselves. And then another thing is if you do go out and you feel crap the next day, then don't just hit the fuck it button. Do you know? You go out once or twice and then you hit the fuck it button and you're like, all right, I'm just going to fuck the week off. And then that week becomes 2 weeks and then you fuck the whole of December off and then, you have had a bit of a shit show. But little things that you can put in place of what our clients do is the one that you hear everyone talking about and you probably will hear everyone talking about is it's just like your calorie banking. So have your lower days on the days that you can be consistent because let's face it, there's going to be a lot of days that you can be consistent in December. You're not going out, eating, drinking, being merry every single day. If you are, you're lying. Or you've just got issues. Then, so the days that you can control, maybe have lower calories, a higher output, and then on the days that you are merry or out and about, you've got a bit more of a buffer to work with.
To make you feel more confident about going to social events as well, knowing that you have that plan in place. Yeah.
And if anyone listening does want a alcohol cheat sheet, you have one, don't you? You can message Emma on
07 jokes.
Instagram.
That's funny. What do I give my tag? What am I doing?
Message him on
message on Instagram.
Yeah.
What, do you want my tag?
Yeah,
or
what's your tag?
At M the coach. Is it?
I don't know. What is your tag?
Isn't there an underscore somewhere? At M_the coach.
Okay, then we're gonna redo that because that would have been a nice little reel. So we're gonna repeat. If you would like an alcohol cheat sheet, you actually could drop Emma a message on 07. How can they reach you, Emma?
You can reach me on Instagram at M_the coach.
There you go. And you can pick up a free alcohol cheat sheet, which can make a lot of a difference, to be fair. If you're picking low calorie alcohol over high calorie alcohol, even if you, on every time you go out, you save 300 calories and you go out 10 times a month, it's nearly £1 of body fat.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Makes a world of difference, doesn't it?
It does make the world of difference.
So your spirits, your low calorie mixers, maybe try and avoid the Prosecco, the wine. Actually, Prosecco's not that bad. The wine, the beer, the heavy stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
the heavy
the
stuff.
full fat mixers.
Yeah. So, I mean, alcohol can be quite low calorie.
Yeah.
But
Just
you know
do loads
what?
of shots.
Do you not just do loads of shots? Yeah. But it's not, the alcohol's not the problem. Like, this is always,
what happens
well, it is the
after.
problem. It's the start of the problem, but it's what happens after. If you're like me, I mean, if you're like Emma, you're probably all right, because Emma can have a hangover, or she can go out, drink, be sick, so then she's in a negative calorie deficit anyway. And then she gets up and just goes on a dog walk, goes to the gym and gets on with her day. If you're me, I'm not sick, so I'm still holding all them calories, and I lay on the sofa all day, feeling sorry for myself, sometimes 2 days.
Yeah.
So
3.
it depends who you are.
Yeah.
If you're me, you fucking just don't drink. If you're Emma, maybe do drink, because you end up losing more weight.
I can't even tell you how
Joking.
much better it feels to just get up.
Yeah, I do. I know that. I'm just a bit of a
never
wet
do
wipe.
It. You are a wet wipe.
I'm a wet wipe, yeah.
This is why women are stronger than men.
Oh, shut
Anyway,
the fuck up. But yeah, Emma definitely is stronger than me in that sense. Mentally, she's resilient when it comes to alcohol. She just gets up. She just gets up and just opens the curtains. I'm like, it's only midday.
I can't get up.
I can't get up yet. And then what do? I get up. I'll get up. I walk in the sofa. I walk in the front room. I get on the sofa and she goes, and he's back down again. And I'm like,
so basically, you hit the fuck it button.
no, I don't.
Yes,
really.
you do.
I do it the fucking button.
Be honest.
But yeah, only for like a day.
At least I still get up and go get my steps in.
Yeah. I don't lead by example when it comes to drinking alcohol.
No, you don't.
I can't help you there.
Okay, so that's something we're going to work on, isn't
Is
it,
it?
Michael?
No, I'm just going to drink. Okay, so, I mean, nearly to round it off, because we're at 25 minutes. That was a good little chat, actually. If you haven't seen already on social media, me and Emma are currently running our Black Friday sale, which I'm assuming this is pre-recorded, that there is only going to be a few spaces left. If not,
You'd like to think so.
God knows. So if you're listening to this and you like me and Emma and you would like to be able to get kind of discounted coaching, free coaching adding on to the packages that we have, so you can kind of get extended coaching with some goodies like supplements and vouchers. And our prices are the same. So unlike a lot of companies and some coaches, we haven't put our prices up the week before Black Friday to then give you a discount. So you're basically getting the same prices as you did last month. Our prices are the same, so you're getting an actual true discount, but our prices are going up in December. So
Get in there while you
if
can.
you want to get the prices as they are now, plus discounted before they go up, then just drop us a message.
Yep.
And yeah, we do highly recommend you start now, but we are allowing people to start in the new year as well. So
Nice.
is it that time?
Affirmation. Are you ready? Are you listening?
I didn't bring my phone.
You paying attention? Wow. He's a new man, everyone. Okay, affirmation today is you will never discover new places if you stand still.
Yep, I agree.
I like that.
That's why you need to travel.
But also, it doesn't just relate to
I
travel.
know it doesn't.
It's got deeper meaning.
Yeah,
to
all right.
that.
Why don't you explain your deeper meaning then?
Well, if you just stand still and don't do anything, you're never going to discover what you're capable of, new things to experience, whether that is traveling, whether that is meeting people, whether that is starting your fitness journey, whether that is starting something new, starting a new hobby, doing a challenge, pushing yourself. You're never going to see what's there if you just stand still.
No, I like that. You're never gonna know what you're capable of, are you?
No. Why did you look at me like that?
Because I thought that was a good little end to it.
Oh, really?
If you stand still, you're never gonna know what your true potential is in life.
Yeah. 100%.
Whether that be in life.
So keep moving.
And always chase your true potential.
Yeah.
Don't stand still.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Nice.
That's a good
yeah,
one.
I think that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
You never discover new places. Might use that later.
Yeah. little post on Instagram.
Yeah. Okay then. Thank you very much for listening, everyone. Put your Christmas trees up. Don't wait. Just do it when you want. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yep. And remember, if you want that cheat sheet, drop her a message.
Bye.